Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of We the Ones podcast. I'm your host, Big TD. My co-host, a great brother of mine, we promotion himself, T-Bone. T-Bone, what's going on?
Go Pack, go, man. Go Pack, go.
Oh, shit. Already. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all feedback and support. Please go follow our social media pages at We the Ones Pod _ We Promotions _ only one TD, two underscores. All right, man. Football is back. Week one. It's been a good week one, man. We're gonna talk about all the games, but we got Vikings and Bears tonight at 8 p.m. Man, Monday night football, first Monday night football game of the year. Division game. That's your division, NFC North. Man, what you think, man? I think the Bears are gonna win, but I want to hear what you think, man. You're a Packers fan, man. Tell me what you think.
I think the toilet seat is gonna win too. They're gonna put up a good show tonight against JJ McCarthy. I mean it's hard for a guy to win his first start in the NFL. I don't care who he is. And the Bears, they got Caleb Williams. He had a good season towards the first part of the season. Has had a lot of struggle down the middle pipeline, but they got a new OC and Ben Johnson coming from the Lions. So he was working with Caleb all season, getting good stuff squared away. So I think Caleb Williams gonna come out. I think he's gonna come out and he's gonna put on a show. I think JJ McCarthy is gonna struggle just because he's a rookie. I don't think he's a bad player or anything. I've watched him at Michigan. It's his first game, bro. He gotta just. It's like he watched it and he did some reps in practice, of course, and he had a whole year to sit because he tore his ACL and just study film a little bit. But he a rookie end of the day. This is his first start.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Because I realized I was like, damn, this is his first game. Because he had that season-ending injury last year.
Right.
I mean, he's got top target, one of the best receivers in the game, in Justin Jefferson, but they're missing some pieces. They're missing. I think Addison is out for like 6 games.
Yep.
They're missing some pieces. I mean, Kevin O'Connell, he's gonna run a good offense, but this is, like you said, this is his first game, first real action, and it's a division game. I feel like they can keep it close, but I'm 100% with Chicago. Ben Johnson, with what the offensive mind he has, we seen that in Detroit, what that looks like, and we also seen yesterday what Detroit looked like without Ben Johnson. So, man, I really feel like we're going to see Caleb Williams be the quarterback that we always thought he can be tonight, only because he's going to be set up with such success in their offensive game plan. I don't think they'll blow them out, but I definitely think we're going to see some good things from him, man. I feel like he's going to be more poised in his second year. He's going to see the game a little bit more. Game's going to slow down. And you got to think about the Bears. They got a sneaky good team, man. They got Swift in the backfield, DJ Moore. They got what's the guy from Washington, the other receiver? Odunze, ain't that his name? Odunze. Odunze, they just drafted Luther Burden from Missouri. So I mean, they got some nice pieces. They got the tight end from Michigan, Costin Loveland. So man, they got some nice pieces, man, with how they put this thing together. I'm not saying it's gonna look the best tonight because their first test, of course, but I feel like they can still pull it out, man, with all the pieces they got to put together. They got New Orleans last head coach Dennis Allen. They got him as their defensive coordinator. So man, I
It's
expect to see
good.
a lot of improvement from the Bears tonight, man. Hey, you might say go Pack go, but y'all better pay attention to them Bears, man. That's all I.
I've been telling people that all off season. I said, bro, like the Vikings is not our biggest competition or the Lions. It's gonna be the Bears this year, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'm a firm believer in that. They got the best offensive mind in the game. It's Allen. He runs a good defense. Like he always has run a good defense. Then it's like Caleb Williams, he's on pieces around him like Swift. He's looking to rejuvenate. They made some good step ups with the offensive line over the past couple of seasons. Um, who else? What's the other guy name? You mentioned a Duze, DJ Moore. Like these
Yeah,
are young. This is a young group, bro, and we a young group. Like Chicago and that's gonna go at it for the next few years to come.
yeah, man. And you got to think about it. Chicago's fan base, man, they've been waiting for a long, long time for a winning season. So, gonna be a lot of people watching. Um, I expect nothing but big things from them, man. I ain't saying Super Bowl they're gonna win the division, but they definitely gonna, give y'all a tough time, man. And that's what we expect, right? But hey, it could go completely left, but that's the expectation, man. Um, Give me a score prediction, man, tonight, man. We're gonna do some score predictions, man. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say 23-17 Bears tonight, man.
23-17.
Yeah, 23-17. What's the score prediction? I know we both took Bears, man.
Honestly, bro, Bears 24, Vikings 13.
24-13. That's
I
about the
just I
same.
just don't like the Vikings in this game. I don't.
I don't either, man. I don't either. They could come out and surprise us, but I really don't, man.
I can
Um,
see them losing by double digits, bro.
I could, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised this game got really, really ugly, man. And just being that I've seen what the Bears look like with a little snippet of what the Bears look like in the preseason, boy, they better hey, they better have their ducks in a row tonight. But yeah, we'll tune into the game, man. We'll see what the outcome is. But we're gonna get into some week one games, man, to talk about it. Um, my favorite game of this week, last night's game, the Buffalo Bills defeat the Ravens 41-40, man. This is probably one of the best Sunday night games I've seen in a while because it was just Buffalo, they never gave up. They never stopped playing. You got Derrick Henry right there running all over them. They never stopped playing, man. So that's one thing I want to point out. I mean, Derrick Henry had what 167 yards, like 22 carries. Lamar played well. But Josh Allen, man, it's a reason why he get paid what he get paid. That guy, um, I mean, it's a reason. I don't really know what to say about him because he just like he a special type of player. Um, how he's able to will them into a win with the kind of untapped talent that he has over there in Buffalo. Um, I think he threw for almost 400 yards last night. Almost 400 yards. And last year, Josh Allen didn't have those kind of games where he threw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns and all that kind of stuff. He was more of like a runner. He can do it all. We all know that. But man, Buffalo never gave up, man. What was your real takeaway from this game?
Boy, I don't know what it is. Lamar is turning into James Harden. He can't close it out when it matters. He can't do it, bro.
That's a good
I
comparison.
mean, I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on Lamar though. That defense got cooked in the
Yeah,
fourth. They gave up 22 points in the fourth quarter, bro. The game was on ice.
yeah,
Like you had people in the end of the third quarter turning the game off. Like I thought about turning the game off, but something said, man, this is a Buffalo game. It's a Ravens game. Just leave it on, see what happened. I'm glad I didn't turn it off. I was tired as hell. I'm about to go to sleep, but I enjoyed myself.
yeah.
So it's just like, man, these two teams put up 80 points on the first game of the season. I would really love to see these guys back to determine who's going to the Super Bowl in January. I would
Yeah.
love it.
And being that Kansas City didn't look the best Friday, I think this might be your AFC Championship matchup. If everything,
And
barring injuries and stuff like that, man. I
and
think
these
this week
these
might.
these two teams with the Eagles are about Vegas has them as the three best probabilities to win the Super Bowl. So I mean, the math say they're gonna be facing the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I mean, that's not gonna happen though because shit, the Eagles ain't making it to the Super Bowl. Think we got something to say about it, but
Okay.
that's just how it go, bro.
Okay. Yeah, but I get what you're saying with Lamar, but he didn't play a bad game last night. I mean, Derrick Henry had that costly fumble, but Lamar was 14 and 19, 209, 2 touchdowns. He had 6 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown himself. So I think Zay Flowers played good last night. He had 7 catches for a buck 43 and a touchdown. So I mean, the Ravens, they don't offense is their problem. It's never been their problem. It's their defense. Last year they couldn't stop the pass. This year, hell, it's both of them. I mean, really. I mean, they couldn't stop anything. And I don't think they picked up Jair Alexander. To me, he doesn't look 100% healthy, bro. That's not the Jair Alexander that we used to
Oh
see.
yeah, that's why we got. That's why we got rid of his ass, bro. He was down more
Man,
hurt than healthy. He has a lingering
man,
injury, bro.
man, damn. I thought that was Eli Apple out there. But really, I don't think he's 100% healthy, man. Because really, when you see that, who was that last play with Coleman broke away from him? Um, I don't think he thought it all the way through, because the smart thing would have been to let him score. Let him score. Your team gets the ball back. You give him Lamar a chance, but he didn't. So, and I think that was just like the normal thing of somebody panicking, like, oh shit, I just got beat. I gotta go tackle him. So I don't know, but they got a lot of stuff to address on defense, man. A lot of people was thinking, Baltimore's defense was going to be one of the top defenses in the league. Hell no, that was horrible last night. To give up 15 points in what was it? 4 or 5 minutes? Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, man.
Right. Right. They gave up 22 in the fourth. You gave up 3 touchdowns and a goddamn no. What they give up? 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, bro, they gave up crazy points in the fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you can't take nothing away from Lamar and Derrick Henry for real, man. Except for Derrick Henry had that fumble at the wrong time. I mean, they gonna be all
And
right, man.
I'm not charging that fumble. I'm not charging that fumble to Henry because it's like, look what else he did for the rest of the game. That
Hell
game
yeah,
shouldn't have even been that close.
yeah. They had that game in the bag, man.
But if your offense gives you 30 points, you should not lose a game, bro. 30 points is a lot in the NFL. Nevertheless, 40, that's them 10 points a quarter.
Most 40-point games you should win.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I don't know, man. They got a lot of stuff to address on the defense side of the ball, but shout out to Josh Allen, man. He played a great game last night, man. We're gonna move on though. This was a big surpriser to me yesterday. The Colts defeat the Dolphins, man, 33-8. The Dolphins look bad, man, yesterday. Tua, I don't know if he's still seeing stars from last year, or I don't know if he just fully in it, but they better figure it out, man, because Daniel Jones out there looking like Peyton Manning. Like the Colts scored on every possession that they had yesterday. Every single one. The Dolphins look bad on both sides of the ball.
Damn.
They scored every last one. Got Daniel Jones out there. They said, I seen something that said Russell Wilson looked like Daniel Jones and Daniel Jones looked like Peyton Manning. But man, I don't know, man. The Colts, man. So the talent on the Colts to me, that's never been a question. They got Pittman over there, Josh Downs. They got the receivers. They drafted one of the top tight ends in the draft this year, Tyler Warren. Got Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. All they needed was a solid quarterback. That was a quarterback away, and we all knew this. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is about to revamp his career, but damn, he looked good yesterday. I mean, that's just call a spade a spade. Um, I mean, as far as the Dolphins, man, they better figure out something, man, because I could see maybe week 7, week 8, Reek gonna want out of there. So, what you take away from this game yesterday, man?
Yeah. The Dolphins made the right decision, even though it was not the decision that had the best public perception to start Daniel Jones over Anthony Richards. Because your first thing is, man, this guy, give him a chance, right? With Anthony Richards, we seen what Daniel Jones can do. Daniel Jones was in the same system for years, man. And Daniel Jones played at Duke. I watched Daniel Jones play a couple times in person. He was pretty good. So I do think this is a better fit for him. The scheme was great last night. The Dolphins wet the fucking bed. Like I said, I don't know what's up with Tua. I don't know what's up with that offensive line, but them boys just ain't got it no more. This is the Dolphins might finish in the bottom 5 in the AFC this season.
Yeah,
They might even get a top 10 draft pick, bro.
and I'm with
For a
you on that,
playoff
but
team, they're not even they're looking at a top 10 pick is crazy.
I'm with you on that. But I just want to say this. I know it's week 1, but they look horrible. Like, I get it, it's week 1 and it's the first game, and you don't really want to, like, down a team this bad, but we gotta think about it. The Dolphins, for the past, we're not gonna count last year, but the couple years before that, when Reek got there, they had like the top offense in the league. They got Waddle, Reek, they got A-Chain in the backfield. They had a solid defense. Hell, I mean, I don't know, man. Mike McDaniel, he better figure out something. He gonna be looking for a job soon. I say maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Because I mean, we all know
And
football is a business.
he's if he keeps trending this way, he's definitely a Black Friday candidate. No, a Black Monday candidate.
Oh
Um
yeah,
we I always thought the Dolphins was the team in the past few years. They're gonna beat the team they're supposed to beat. They're gonna lose to the team they're supposed to lose to. People say, like, yeah, that might be true, but they playing good teams. They beat teams with below 500 records. They lose a team above 500 records. That's just Dolphins. But this right here, nah, this ain't cut. They getting worse.
yeah. And with somebody like Daniel Jones, all you got to do is boost their confidence just a little bit. And he hasn't been like a horrible quarterback. But we've seen what he's done over the years in New York, and it wasn't pretty. Some people just need a change of scenery, man. I don't know, but this definitely a confidence booster for him. Being that he probably thought his career was pretty much over with. And I'm not saying he's going to be the starter for Indianapolis, they franchise quarterback, but or nothing like that. But I don't know. You got to ask yourself this question when you look at this game. You analyzing this game. Is Daniel Jones that good, or the Dolphins just that fucking bad? So I don't know, man. I just think I think the Dolphins just that bad, man. That bad. So all right, man. We're gonna
I
transition.
agree.
We got the Bucks, man. They defeated the Falcons, man, 23-20, man. I watched this game. Um, a lot of Falcons fans, man, they upset, man, about Young Hoku, man. They want that boy up out of there. They want him out of there, man. But
They can't do that because he done hit a lot of game winners.
yeah, yeah, man. But hey, at the end of the day, this is a business, man. You got it. It's all about ain't about what you did. It's about what you're doing. So, because people look, that's just natural, man. I mean, nature. People ain't gonna talk about what you did in the past. They want to talk about what you're doing now. You ain't doing shit for them now. They don't want you. So I seen a lot of good stuff in this game, man. From Penix and the Falcons. I don't think they have too much to worry about is from an offensive side. But I mean, I just feel like Tampa Bay wanted it a little bit more. The rookie wide receiver, what's his name, Emeka Ibuka. He played a real good game. He had a real good first game, man. I think he had 2 touchdowns, like 7 yards, 5 catches, something like that. He I don't know, man. They got some good weapons over there. As far as that, what was your takeaway from this game?
It was a good game. I think it was a typical Bucks Falcons game. Like their games are always close.
Yeah.
Always close.
We come down to that field goal, man.
Yeah, like that game was close. Just like everybody pretty much expected it was going to be a good game. I don't think either team overperformed. I don't think either team underperformed. If Koo makes that field goal with the clock running out, we talking about another overtime game.
What was that last part you said? Cut
I
out.
said I want to see them against other teams though before I can kind of have an opinion on either.
Yeah. I'm I'm a huge fan of Baker Mayfield, just with his will and his drive to win games. He's a hustle player, and I respect it because he went to Tampa Bay and revamped his career. So no, I don't think that they're gonna do anything like super crazy, but man, hey, I do think that they're gonna win their division. I feel like Atlanta was really their only competition anyway. So if they beat them twice, they don't have nothing to worry about as far as their division. So I don't know, man. Shout out to Baker Mayfield though, man. Baker Mayfield one of the ones. Now I'm trying to tell y'all.
I like Baker too.
Yeah, he that boy. All right, we're gonna transition to the next game. Steelers defeat the Jets, man. 34-20, 34-22. I watched this game and and it's another thing, right? Steelers, they made a lot of additions to their defense. Their defense did not look good. You got Justin Fields out here running wild on them, and a lot of guys making plays. Garrett Wilson made some good plays. I think he had 2 touchdowns or something like that. But I think that Aaron Rodgers really wanted this game really bad because of course you've seen what he said. What did he say? He said he wanted to show the Jets organization that he could still play, and he wanted to beat anything that had anything to do with the Jets. So this was really a good game as far as the tenacity of it. I mean, you got you see the. Did you see that? I think them boys got into a little scuffle before halftime. Jalen Ramsey and them boys. I was like, okay, I like to see stuff like that. But
I got like 2 or 3. I got it like 2, bro.
Yeah. I think that. I mean, I ain't gonna say Aaron Rodgers is back because I mean Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. This just the old Aaron Rodgers, but he looked good out there, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, he looked good, man. He had like 240 yards, 3 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers looked good out there for sure. Do I think the Steelers can win their division? They're in a tougher division. You got Baltimore and Cincinnati in there, so I mean it's gonna be something to watch going forward. But I'm really surprised with the Jets. You know how they look, putting up 32 points. But what you think about this game, dog?
Best game of the week right here, man.
Best game of the
Best
week.
game of the week.
What?
The Ravens and Bills was good. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's a couple other games that was good, but like the word that you use, the tenacity.
Yeah.
This was a football game.
Oh
These
yeah.
boys were playing. These boys were smacking pads. They were talking shit. You know, like you felt the background story. The crowd was yellow like a motherfucker. This was the game. This was the best game, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything
Yeah. I did. I like this game a lot.
about this game just felt football. And you know, it was a scoring game, but you saw the defense being played, and even with like Jalen Ramsey and Garrett Wilson, man, they were jawing back and forth all game. The last play came down to them. You know what I'm saying? He caught the ball 4th down. He got the first pads.
Oh yeah. Took his breath away.
Ball pop out. Yeah, the boy laid down. I said, boy, don't lay down now. You done talked all that shit the whole game. Don't lay down now.
And anybody that play any kind of sport, especially football, you know how it feels. You know how it feels when somebody hits you like that, they take your breath away. We call it knocking the wind out of you. So he knocked the wind out of him. He got him real good right up under in the real cage. Oh yeah, I know how that feel right there. But man,
that was some energy, bro.
Yeah,
that was energy, bro. That was just pure like I'm gonna get you for all that you've been talking all game. He had the one time to make a play. He made it when it counted, bro. That was the best game of the day, bro, to me.
Yeah. If I'm Aaron Glenn, I'm telling Justin Fields, son, I'm proud of you. You know, you showed me a lot today. Justin Fields looked good out there, man. I'm not gonna lie. Justin Fields looked good out there. He looked like the Justin Fields we thought he was gonna be coming out of Ohio State. But I feel like Justin Fields, I always thought Justin Fields was a good quarterback. I'm not saying he's like a Lamar or anybody like that, but he's got legs and he can throw the football. I just feel like he wasn't set up for success in Chicago or in Pittsburgh. And this was, and you got to think about it, man. This the whole matchup. Justin Fields played with Pittsburgh last year. Aaron Rodgers played with the Jets last year. Man, I could feel. I'm not gonna lie, I could feel the energy on this game. Like, you know, them boys, like this right here is like a statement for both sides, whoever win. You know, but I really did like this game. This was one of the ones I was watching. I had one on the laptop, I had one on the iPad, one on the TV. I had this one on the TV for sure. But man, going forward, man, what do you see?
And then the way it finished, like just to circle back, the way the game finished, it was like a 60-yard field goal from the old man.
And I gotta, this is what I want to say. You remember we had the question about we talked about field goals earlier this year. Is this like the norm? Like field goal kickers kicking 60 yarders? I don't think I ever seen Nick Folk kick no damn 60 yarders. I think don't they got like some kind of new balls or something to kick for them to kick or something like that? It's got like a K on it. I seen something like that. I don't know, man. They I don't know. It's weird. I'm like, damn.
They got steel toes on their shit now.
They got something. Goddamn trampoline foot or something. I don't know, man. These balls flying off these kickers' foot this year, boy. Mm-hmm. But do you see any real progression for the Jets this year? Do you see them going anywhere in this year one under Aaron Glenn?
I think both of these teams, man, like these aren't playoff teams, bro. Let's just keep it what it is. They frisky, they entertaining, but both of these teams are lucky to be lucky to win 10 games this year, bro. It is what it is. If they are playoff teams, they wild card teams.
I think that they got some nice pieces, but they got a lot of holes to fill. especially maybe on like the defensive side of the ball. They got a lot of holes to fill, man. And if you're gonna go forward with Justin Fields being your franchise quarterback, let him get like another year in the two. Then maybe I could see them maybe contending or getting close to it. But I don't know, man. They got a lot to worry about. They're in the division with the Bills, and we already know how they giving it up.
I
But
feel like the Steelers gonna go on a little run though. I will say
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
think this game was a momentum game to see who's going to be who. Like you said, the energy, but the tenacity. Like this team is going to be fierce, and then you got these veterans and stuff, and just calling out the Steelers schedule, man. They have the Seahawks next week. I think they can win that game at home. They go to New
Pittsburgh
England.
got Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
can
the
win that game. They have New England. They at New England, but Pittsburgh and New England, man, that's going to be a 50-50 game too, just like how this one was with New York. Then you got Minnesota. Okay, that might get a little. They got a bye week. Then they got the Browns, and after that, they got the Bengals. On a Thursday night game, and they might beat them. Like week 8, though, that's where the line gonna be over with because they gotta play Green Bay. But they gonna be all right.
Oh, y'all play Oh man, see, NFL boy, NFL they got a way of setting shit up, man.
Hey, and it's a night game.
Ooh, boy, they set that up real good, real good. Cause how the hell Michael play his old team, Aaron Rodgers play his old team, both of his old team. NFL, y'all not slick, boy. Y'all got something going on, but But speaking of Green Bay, man, Packers defeat the Lions, man, 27-13. I gotta say, before I say anything, before we get into it, before I get your take, y'all look good yesterday. I gotta say, as a real fan of football, y'all look good. But it's another question: are y'all really that good? Or the Packers? I mean, are the Detroit just look that bad? So, and I think Detroit, like we talked earlier, without Ben Johnson, they was gonna struggle. I think they'll be okay because of the pieces they have over there, but it's gonna take some time. You got a guy that's calling plays. He's never been an offensive coordinator. He's never been a head coach. So he's got to go get that experience and see what works and doesn't work for Detroit. As far as y'all, the Green Bay Packers, I really do think they looked good yesterday. I feel like they was ready to play. Jordan Love didn't do anything. I mean, he had 188 yards. I think 2 touchdowns. I mean, it wasn't nothing for y'all to do. I mean, for him to do. I mean, shit. Y'all defense is all over him. I mean, you got Rashawn Gary, you got Micah, you got Devontae Wyatt, you got all those guys. Luke Van Ness. Man, they was all over Jared Goff. Man, Jared Goff was running for his life the whole game. If not running for his life, he was pressured. He had to get rid of the ball quick, just like that, forcing incompletions, force the interception. So I do think y'all defensive line is very, very, very good. And y'all got some other good players on the defense like McKinney and those guys. We're gonna see going forward. I think y'all got Commanders Thursday. We're gonna see what y'all really look like, man. We're gonna see. Y'all got some real tests coming up, especially on week 4, but we're gonna save that for the next episode, week 4. But what's your take, man? What you think, man, yesterday about y'all?
We took a step up, a step forward, while the Lions took a step back.
Yeah.
I mean, in short term, that's all it was. Like the Lions did not look like the Lions I was expecting to see. I really thought this game was going to be better than what it was, and I mean, frankly, bro, it was kind of like a boring game. If I'm being completely honest, as a fan, like
Yeah.
it was good seeing my team win and not have to sweat out a win, but like how we talked about the Jets and the Steelers game, the Falcons and the Bucks, the Bills and the Ravens. Like it wasn't a game where it was like, oh, this game got me on the edge of my seat. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a close game to have you on the edge of your seat, but it's just like that 13, like it looks closer, but they scored that last touchdown in garbage time, bro.
Yeah.
That was like what,
And the guy made
less than 2
a
minutes?
spectacular catch, one-handed catch.
Yeah. But I mean, we look good, but the Lions don't look good.
Yeah.
Um I I do feel like again, the Lions might finish. The Lions and Vikings are going to regress this season because we're getting better. The Bears are getting better. I don't think the Vikings can pull off another 14 win season. And I know the Lions can't pull off another 15 win season based off how they played last night against us. Like, not saying we're bad, but it's like they just didn't look good. Shit.
Yeah. They didn't, man. They look like the 2020 Lions. Like
I
like them
didn't see one
2016
possession.
days.
I didn't see one possession out of them that had me worried, honestly.
Yeah. And going forward, I do think, like I said, I think they're going to figure out, what they need to do, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. But you can see when you move your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, you lose two offensive linemen. That matters, and it showed yesterday. That matters, especially moving those two coaches because they're bringing, like I said, preparation is key. Those offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, they'll set those guys up for success. Ben Johnson is a great offensive mind, and we're gonna see that tonight. But not the weather night. We're gonna keep talking about this. I feel like the new offense coordinator, he's got to learn what works for his guys, and like I said, what doesn't work. Ben Johnson had a clear understanding of that. He got here doing trick plays and all kinds of stuff. I feel like they got away from establishing the run. That's what the Lions, that's their MO. Establishing the run, play action.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't establish the run, so they started dropping back. Knowing they got the two new guards, they can't hold up against y'all defensive line, and man, it just got ugly from there. So they're gonna have to see, man. And of course, I'm guessing I expected this from them. Of course, we talked about it. They're gonna have some growing pains, and yesterday was the start of it. So I expect them to be a little bit better going forward, though, man.
Man, them boys got David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs. They only had between the two of them, they only had 40 yards rushing yesterday, bro. That's
Yeah,
not Lion football. That's not Lion football.
Gibbs had 22 touches. That's passes and rushing yards. He only had 60 yards between in them 22 touches. I was like, damn, that's a lot of 22 touches. 22 touches. Man, last year, 22 touches for him, he would have had at least a $150 rushing. I'm just saying, you can tell like the actual difference in them, man. And they didn't look good. They didn't look confident out there, you know. We're gonna see, man. Detroit Lions, man. We're gonna see what they look like, man, for the rest of the year. But
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville Jaguars defeat the Carolina Panthers 26-10. This was kind of, to me, watching this was kind of a snoozer. I think they went in like weather delay, so I stopped watching a little bit, but I did catch the highlights. I mean, I expected the Panthers to put up a better fight, but Bryce Young didn't look good yesterday, man. I feel like was something he may have needed, a loss like this, to maybe spark what they had sparked in him last year. They just didn't look good overall as a team. I mean, Jacksonville, they looked okay. Yeah, I think ETN had a good day on the ground. He had like 143 yards. Trevor Lawrence looked okay, but they didn't get Brian Thomas Jr. involved in the passing game, and that kind of worries me a little bit. I mean, even though they won the game, you gotta get your guy, your main guy, your number one guy. Got to get him some touches, man. Get his feet wet. Let him get acclimated to the game, the speed of the game. He had a touchdown, but it was a rushing touchdown, and it was like what from the 10-yard line. I think it's like a 9-yard touchdown. So going forward, I want to see more from them offensively throwing the ball. But what was your takeaway, man?
Travis Hunter got a lot of targets.
Yeah.
He got 8 targets in his first game. And it's like the conversation coming out of college was, is he going to be a cornerback or a wide receiver first? They have put it out there. He's going to be a wide receiver first.
Yeah.
Maybe they see something that we didn't see. I mean, he caught 75% of his targets, and he led the team in targets. So maybe they see something with Travis Hunter as a receiver we don't see. He wasn't really effective, getting yards after the catch. But I think part of that is just due to his playing in the slot that he was playing in. I mean, playing as a wide receiver instead of playing in the slot like he would be proposed to. But it was good all overall. Like, I feel like the Jags, they can't really complain about it either because they beat them by 3 scores. So
yeah. And the Panthers, I mean, you look at this game, Jacksonville didn't really blow them out the water, but I mean, it's a game where you look at it, you like, the Panthers just not that good. I mean, when you look at it. But Trav had 6 catches for 33 yards. Like you said, didn't do much after the catch. I want to see, because they threw a lot of short stuff to him. I want to see them like throw him some stuff like deep. Like that's why I was saying, like, I want to see them do more offensively throwing the ball. I want to see them throwing some deep balls, man. Get them boys, man. They got a good wide receiving core. But I want to see them boys get involved. But to your point that you just made, they are trying to make him almost every down receiver. He only played 6 defensive snaps yesterday. So I feel like you said, I don't know what they're seeing, but me and you both have agreed that I think he's a more polished corner because of the ball skills, his instincts. But maybe throughout the year they may give him more snaps. But 6 snaps, that's not nothing. They're gonna be very cautious with him, of course. But I think they should do maybe 50-50 because they got receivers over there. But we're gonna see what Jacksonville does going forward. Cause it's just week 1, so we're not gonna really harp on this week. But we've seen some good things from Jacksonville though this week. We're gonna talk about another snoozer. The Arizona Cardinals defeated the Saints 20-13, man. I didn't watch much of this game. Did you watch this game?
I did watch this game in the slightest. I have Kyler Murray on my fantasy team, so I was watching that. But
Okay.
that's about it.
Okay, what did you take away from this game? Because I didn't watch much of this game, to be honest.
The only thing I took away from it was the Saints are going to have the worst record in the #1 draft pick this year. That's it. I didn't see anything else.
Let me look at this
Because like they tried, but it just like they was trying, but they weren't getting nowhere. It wasn't like they gave up. The game was a 1-score game the whole game. It was just they weren't getting nowhere. The Cardinals defense ain't that good. The Cardinals offense ain't that good.
Yeah. I think it's time for the Saints to do a potential rebuild. Not a full rebuild, but they got some areas to address. They got a lot of older players on their team. And Cam Jordan, DeMario Davis. They got some old guys, man. I'm pretty sure those guys probably want to end their careers there, but those guys are up there in age. I think Cam Jordan is like, what, 36, 37, something like that. DeMario Davis like right behind him. So
Cam Jordan
You said what now?
Cam Jordan might be 38.
Yeah, he old. Yeah, man, he old. Alvin Kamara. I mean, he seemed like he's kind of lost a step. I mean, he's not that explosive back like that we're used to seeing. So I think it's time for a rebuild for the Saints, man. I ain't saying a full rebuild, but they got a lot of areas to address. I ain't saying Kamara, is not a he's not a top 10 back anymore. Let's just be honest. I think that they just need to address some areas, and I think they're gonna get the chance to, because they're gonna have a top 5 pick this year for sure. And it's just a narrative. I mean, you got Art Manning coming out this year. I wouldn't be surprised they had the number 1 pick, man. I would not be surprised. But I didn't watch much of the game, so I mean, Kyler was 21 of 29, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr. had 5 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown. I think the Cardinals they are a couple pieces away. I think they need to get a decent running back. I mean, James Conner is good, but for what they're trying to do, you need a good running game to complement your quarterback. I mean, because Kyler can run it too, but Kyler's only like 5'10". 5'10". You don't want his little ass to keep going out there running, get smacked around and stuff like that. So I think they need to get a decent running back and maybe address some some things on defense too. But I do think the Saints are going rebuild mode. But we'll see going forward. We're gonna transition to Commanders. Commanders beat the Giants 21-6. I did watch a lot of this game. Here we talk about another team, man, that didn't look good. The Giants, man. What do you think the timetable, being that how this game went? What do you think the timetable is before Jackson Dart gets his actual first start?
You said a timetable for what?
For Jackson Dart to getting his first start on the Giants.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because he's QB3. That's like saying when Shadir gonna get his first start.
Hold on. He not the backup.
James.
What? I thought he was the backup.
Nah. Let's fact check. Russell Wilson started, Jameis Winston second, Jackson Dart third.
Damn. That's what I don't get about NFL teams. You draft the quarterback high, but with the exception of Shador, you draft the quarterback high, but you make him QB3. You already seen Jameis Winston for 10 plus years.
Exactly.
You know what he can give you. He can throw the football, but he will turn it over. We already seen what he can give you. Why not? Why is your quarterback that you took in the first round not your backup? And it's not that he hasn't shown you that he can play. It's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just how they handle the situation. I don't know. But I did see some good things from the Commanders. They look good as far as, what they gave yesterday. They got Deebo Samuel out there. I think Deebo had like 7 catches for like 70 yards, and he had a rushing touchdown. That's good because they're putting him in situations that he was in San Francisco, running the ball, getting the ball out the backfield, running those jet sweeps. Deebo is not the most polished route runner. And when you look at him, hell, he looked like he's about, how much do you think Deebo Samuel weigh? About 230? He's about 230.
Hell no, that boy at least 250. That boy big.
When you look at him, like, you like, this motherfucker big boy. Like, and the way he can run, and man, he's like a running back out there towing the line, running routes. But I feel like he was a good addition to them because of what they're trying to do. They let go of Brian Robinson. They don't really have like a star running back. I feel like he can contribute to them as far as giving those runs, those big runs and stuff like that. And that's more tailored to his game and what he's used to doing. Really, to say I didn't really see much from Terry McLaurin. I mean, he just got paid. I mean, we're gonna see that Jaden to Terry connection. I mean, that's gonna get better over the year. We didn't really see much from them, but I mean, I feel like this was, of course, it's the division game. It didn't really get out of hand, so we're gonna see, man. They play out on Thursday. We're gonna see what they look like. What was your takeaway from this game, though?
Jerome Bettis was 255 pounds. Deebo Samuel looked like him. That nigga is at least 240.
How much? How much Deebo Samuel weigh? He at least like two. He at least I say about 235.
They say he's 214. That boy is not 214.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That boy at least 230. At least 230.
Because Jerome Bettis was 5'11". Deebo Samuel is 6 feet, and he's just as big, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
That Joker there, boy. Boy, I know they get out of tackling him.
The least I'm giving him is 235. That boy thick. His face, he got like a fat dude face too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That boy eating. But that's all I got, man. That boy, Deebo Samuel's eating. I think the Giants. I didn't understand the offseason move of signing Russell and James. I felt like one or the other would have been fine, knowing you drafted a quarterback, an SEC quarterback at that. Like, you're not drafting a guy who coming from, I don't know, the ACC or MAC school or something like that. Like, you're drafting a guy who played football at Ole Miss and played well. So in the first round, yeah, I don't get the move, but it's the Giants, man. You don't ever get them until they play the Patriots. So it is what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna transition to the next game. Bengals defeat the Browns 17-16. Oh man, this is the Bengals should have lost this game. I don't know what. So talking about this game last week, me and you both agree. We like, man, they're gonna blow them away. Joe Burrow gonna have like 300 passing yards. Jamar Chase $150. Man, it was not the case. This was a. I mean, I ain't gonna say a snoozer, but it didn't give what it was supposed to give, man. Like, I feel like the Bengals, they could never like get started on offense, man. And granted, Joe Flacco turned it over twice. If I feel like he doesn't turn it over twice, the Bengals lose this game. And you got to think about it. The field goal kicker, he missed the extra point and he missed the field goal to take the lead. So the Bengals, man, they still got some soul searching to do on both sides of the ball. We know what they have over there on the offensive side of the ball, but defensively, they got to figure out something, man. Boy, they're gonna be in that same boat last year, putting up 40 points and still losing. So, what was your takeaway from this game?
It was a good defensive game. The Bengals, they didn't even have 150 total yards, bro. Running and passing. That's real low when you're supposed to be playing one of the worst teams in the league in the Browns. And you are supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Like, the only person who looked good was Myles Garrett. Everybody else looked like,
oh yeah, you know what he gonna give you. You know what Myles Garrett gonna give you. He gonna.
Yeah, I do think the Browns lost this game. Hell, even Burrow think they lost this game. He said in the presser after, so I remember him saying, like, anytime you can win a game like this, you still won. You kind of still won. Like, they stole the win.
Yeah.
Like, and stealing a win from the Browns is whatever. But they're getting better because 2 years ago, they would have lost. Last year, they would have lost. And then we'll be saying the same tune. The Bengals get off to a slow start and they turn it up around the middle of the week. I mean, the middle of the season. Like,
Yeah.
hey, they won today. All they got to do is sprinkle on two more, and they doing better than they did the past couple of years. If they can go into week 6, week 8 above 500, maybe sitting at 600 or so, they doing all right.
Yeah, I do think that they going forward, you're gonna see them get started on offense faster. I get it, it's week 1. But they may be glad that field goal kicker. I don't know if he was nervous or whatever, or they would have started 0-1 once again. So we're gonna see what their adjustments are next week. The Raiders defeat the Patriots, man, 20-13. Geno Smith looked good yesterday. He was 24 of 34, 362 passing yards. He only had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Genty had 19 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown. I think Brock Bowers is. I'm not gonna say maybe after the end of this year, he's gonna be the best tight end in the league. I mean, we've seen what he's done. We've seen him at Georgia. Seen what he did at Georgia. I was like, dude, this dude can play. I do think that after this year, people are going to start considering him the best tight end in the league. He had 5 catches for 103 yards. So I really do. I am a huge fan of Brock Bowers and just how he plays the game. The Patriots, as far as the Patriots, I mean, they didn't play bad. Drake May was 30 of 46, 287, a touchdown and interception. I feel like they got away from running the ball too quickly. That's what I feel like. They got away from running the ball too quickly. Travion, and to me, they got too many running backs. They got too many running backs for what they're trying to do. You got Gibson in there. He got 1 carry for 3 yards. You drafted a running back this year, Travion Henderson. He looked good. He averaged 5.4 a carry. He only had 5 carries for 27 yards. Then you still got Stevenson. They need to figure out what they're going to do with Stevenson, because you don't need to have all these guys on your roster, and try to implement them, give them carries. Let that guy, especially somebody like Travion Henderson, give him 12 to 13. See what he can do with 12 to 13, maybe 15. But going forward, man, I mean, I'm not surprised that the Raiders won. Being that they're under Pete Carroll now. I mean, they got some good players on there. And this right here, if you ask me, this was pretty much an evenly matched game when you look at what both sides have. So, what was your takeaway from this game?
The Raiders and the Patriots always play good game all the way back to the Tuck rule. That's just what these two teams do. They play good games. So they're like similar to that Bucks Falcons. Like, you're going to get a good game when you put these two together. I like your sentiment on Brock Bowers. I remember watching Brock Bowers at Georgia. I said, bro, how the hell is this dude always so open?
Yeah, he's nice, man.
Making a trip into the NFL, like 5 yards, 103 with a ton. That's why our receivers number. Most tight ends, they may average about 10, 12 yards a catch at most. Like, people was loving Jason Witten for just catching the ball the first down and falling down all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. Well, like, Brock Bowers is a wide receiver and a tight end body, and he knows that. Plays like it.
And he's not slow. He can take a. I ain't saying he can just blaze past people, but he's got that yard after catch, like that run after catch. He's got that. Like, he'll take a 10-yard slant about 30, 40 yards. He's got that, man. He's got all the tools, man. We're gonna see, man. I mean, you got some other good tight ends. You got Kittle, you got Kelsey. Kelsey's on. I feel like Kelsey's on his way out.
And Kittle just hurt his leg yesterday. I think the hamstring or something.
Yeah. And that's another thing. The 49ers, we get ready to talk about them in a second. That's another thing they got to worry about. Man, Brock Bowers, we said it first. He's gonna be the best tight end in the league for sure. The 49ers defeat the Seahawks 17-13. As I was just saying, I feel like they stole a win from Seattle too. Uh, they definitely
Yeah.
stole a win. Brock Purdy, Brock Purdy turned the ball over twice. He turned the ball over twice. Being that they have that a good defense, a decent defense, they brought Robert Saleh back as their defensive coordinator. They saved the game for them as far as that because Seattle was driving. They was driving, and who was that? I think Bosa had like a strip sack on Sam Darnold, and they closed the game out like that. But injuries are very key for the 49ers. And the reason why I say that, you got Chris McCaffrey, he comes in the game. He's already kind of nicked up. What did he have? Like a groin injury or something like that? I think groin is something like that. Yeah, groin injury. Groin injury. You got Ayuk not playing. You got Kittle just got injured yesterday. Jawan Jennings, I think Jennings got injured yesterday. So they are going to have to figure something out. It's only, I mean, I get it. Running the ball is what they do, but you can only, I mean, teams are going to stack that box up on McCaffrey, sooner than later because they know you ain't going to throw it. So they're gonna have to figure out something, man. Get some guys healthy. Get those guys healthy. That's their main thing. But what you take away from this game yesterday?
Good divisional game. Similar to the Bengals and the Browns. I think it was
Great
like a
comparison.
game that could have went the Seahawks way. Just like I think how the Bengals and Browns game could have went the Browns way. Just perks of seeing the close divisional matchups. Interested to see how the 49ers are going to look moving forward. I do think they're not going to be as good as in years past. Like what they made the Super Bowl twice in the past 3 years, 4 years. They're not doing that this year. Honestly, they might be competing for a wild card spot with a team like Seattle. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to see.
Yeah, man. Only thing I got to say for 49ers, they got to get those guys healthy. They got to get Ayuk healthy. I don't know if they expect him back in like later on in the year. Let Kittle deal what he's dealing with, get Jennings healthy, and they'll be all right. But guys got to get healthy fast, man, because this is a fast league, and they don't have the easier division. I mean, their division not as tough as it used to be, but their division isn't easy at all. So, all right, man. The Broncos defeated the Titans 20-12. Man, Bo Nix was 25 of 40, 176 yards, one touchdown, two interceptions. Cam Ward was 12 of 28, 112, no touchdowns, no interceptions. I was surprised by the outcome of the game and how this game actually went. I thought that the Broncos would come out there blazing hot and just blow these guys out the water. That wasn't really the case, man. Tennessee put up a decent fight, and I think Cam Ward going forward, I think he's gonna be all right. He didn't look nervous out there to me. He didn't look nervous. I mean, he made some okay throws. He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't really. I think he could have had more help with it from his receivers from that point. But he didn't look too bad out there from what I've seen. As far as the Broncos, they got to start a little bit faster, man. I feel like this is a game where they should have took over. They should have won by at least by 3 touchdowns. But they couldn't get it going, man. Bo Nix turned it over twice, and turnovers, man, they will kill what you're trying to work for when you're in a game. So you take away those 2 turnovers, man. Who's to say that the Titans don't score a touchdown, make it a tie game, or even take the lead? So and they did. They didn't take advantage of them 2 turnovers. So I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Sean Payton, you know how Sean Payton is. He's gonna get in your ear. So I'm pretty sure he got on Bo Nix pretty good yesterday. But I'm not worried about the Broncos because of the defense they have. They do have a good defense. Um, what did you take away from this game yesterday?
Tennessee defense is good.
That's solid.
Tennessee defense,
Yeah,
Tennessee
that's solid.
defense is good. I do think that, and I'll kind of play both sides. Denver running game is good, and Tennessee has struggled with that, but they defended the pass. So run heavy teams, they might have a little trouble with them. But passing wise, when you got Snead and company out there like that, hey, the boys they good. I do
Yeah.
think I do think Tennessee will be okay as Cam Ward's get better. They got some bad field position, which I think helped the Denver score a lot. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I think Denver won the game like they were supposed to, but I thought it was going to be a much larger win, similar to your sentiment. But we'll have to see how things go on. I think Tennessee can play spoiler against teams who struggle to pass the ball.
Mhm.
Like we look at somebody like Bo Nix. Bo Nix is probably like in that mid tier of quarterbacks right now, but those lower tiers of quarterbacks, like um, your Russell Wilson is. I'm saying Russell Wilson just because like Russell ain't Russell no more. Let's see something real quick. I'm serious. Like I kind of want to call out these guys' wins real quick because their pass defense look good.
You talking about Tennessee, right?
Um, yeah, their pass defense look good, and they don't really have that many good quarterbacks this year. Like they play Stafford next week. Okay, they play Daniel Jones. Hey, Daniel Jones ain't gonna keep doing what he did last week.
I could see them
Definitely.
taking still in that game.
And that's a division game. I can definitely see Tennessee winning that game. Houston, we gonna get to Houston, but that's a low scoring game. That might get ugly.
Yeah.
Arizona, they got Kyler Murray, whatever. Gino gonna throw all day on them. New England, Drake May, they play the Colts again, the Chargers, Houston, Seattle, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Brock Purdy, the Saints. They got a chance. They if they pass defense keep playing like that, all they gotta do is halfway stop the run. If they can get some 36s, 37s, whatever, they gonna give a lot of teams some trouble.
Yeah, they got a friendly schedule going forward. That
Yeah.
now that you hearing those games you called out. Um I really want to see Cam Ward, see how he progresses throughout the season, see how more comfortable he trusts his receivers, see how more comfortable he trusts himself on certain throws. Just seeing how he goes through. I do think that he's going to be a good quarterback. I think it's a little bit. He has a little bit more pieces to be built around him, but we're going to see how his progression is. I really do think he's going to have some good progression. I ain't saying he's going to become an MVP or nothing like that, but he's definitely I think he definitely can stay there for a little while, being that franchise quarterback for sure. But speaking of the Texans, the Rams defeat the Texans 14-9, man. This was it was an okay game, if you ask me. I want to know what the hell is wrong with CJ Stroud and the Texans offense. They did have a big day for Nick Chubb. I mean, Nick Chubb looked good out there, but we don't really when you look at the Texans, I mean, with what they got Nico Collins. They drafted the Jaden Higgins from where he come from? I think he came from USC. I mean, you trying to figure out how the hell they only put up 9 points. They didn't score not one touchdown. They all came from the kicker. All their points came from their field goal kicker. They didn't score a single point in the second half. So do you looking at that game, tell me, do you give the credit to the Rams defense or do you say it's really some serious problems with the Texans offense?
It's the Texans offensive Them boys is doo-doo. They offensive line will be their demise this season. There's
Yeah,
going to be a lot of low-scoring games. People are going to say, CJ Stroud, CJ Stroud. That offensive line is trash. That offensive line is not going to get the job done. And you know, just like I know, games won and lost in the trenches. Because
absolutely.
their defense is solid. They have one of the best defenses, but if the defense keep getting put in bad field position, you're going to have somebody like Matthew Stafford who going to get 2 quick touchdowns on you and end the game. You know, you're gonna have somebody that's gonna have a good kicker, and he gonna kick 4 good field goals, and next thing you know, oh man, it's 19-13. We done lost because we weren't able to score. You know, they're gonna have a lot of low overly scoring games if that offensive line don't tighten up. That offensive line is bad.
Yeah. And that defense, I don't think defensively, they don't have much to worry about defensively, but that offense, boy, they got some real detail to put in on that offense because they didn't look confident out there, man. Like you got Nico Collins. I don't think Nico Collins, he had like 1 catch for like 9 yards or something like that. Like, man, like
But he had
the
time to
Rams,
throw, bro. He didn't have time to throw.
yeah, the Rams don't have like the best defense in the league. They got a solid defense, but I feel like they're gonna have to, either get that some offensive line help to help CJ out because you can have Tom Brady back there, Patrick Mahomes. If they don't have the time. They don't have the time to throw the ball. It's not gonna get done. The offense isn't gonna move. So the offensive line is where they need to put their emphasis at. I 100% agree with that for sure. But we're gonna transition, man, and wrap this one up. Toward we hold on. Where happened to my camera? Oh, there I go. We're gonna wrap it up with this one right here, man. You got your phone ready? We're gonna do week 2 pick'em.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just
All right.
trying to.
I'm
Now, hold on. Before I get to that, let's tell the people the record.
So right now, y'all, and we're gonna throughout the whole season, we're gonna keep up with this. Right now, T-Bone is 12-13. I am 8-7. We're not looking too good over here, but it's okay. Going forward, I kind of know what to expect with these teams now. So I mean, it's week 1. A lot of games where I picked teams that I thought they was gonna make like some underdog stuff. But I'm gonna make some better picks, man. And by the end of the season, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the lead. But I'm ready when you are, man.
All right, man. Let's start off with Commanders and Packers.
Commanders and Packers, man. I'm gonna rock with the Commanders. I already know who you rocking with. I ain't even gotta ask you. Y'all see a jersey he got on? He not about to go against the grain like that. We Giants and Cowboys.
I'll call him out. I'm typing it.
Okay.
Let's do.
I didn't know if you had to pull it up or not. Okay.
You want to talk about damn Cowboys? Nobody want to talk about the Cowboys. Let's.
Hey man, leave my Cowboys alone. We'll talk about them next week, man, when we get a win.
Oh shit. Let's do Jags at Bengals.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Bengals?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals.
I'm with you. I like that. I like that too. Pats. This is an interesting game. Pats versus the Dolphins. Both teams coming off a loss. Division game.
Damn. Man, that the Dolphins look so bad, man. I gotta go with the Patriots, man.
Okay.
Who you got?
I think I'm going to take.
You rocking with Miami?
The Patriots as well, bro.
Yeah. That Miami they just look bad, man.
Patriots.
And it's
I'm taking
not
the
nothing.
Patriots.
That's one team right there. I'm not confident in them getting better for the rest of the year, like going forward. So I just don't see it, man. They got some real soul searching to do in Miami. But what's the next one?
49ers at Saints.
49ers.
Fair enough. Let's do Browns at the Ravens.
Man, Baltimore, man. Them boys pissed off about they just lost last night.
How?
Baltimore
Okay,
by 100.
okay. That's what I was gonna ask you next. How much you think they gonna win by?
um, they win by at least 30. I say by 30. I could see like a
30?
37-10 game.
They have the big season so far at -12. They're expected to win by 12 points,
Yeah, it's gonna be more than
according
that.
to
So
Vegas.
12
That's a
points, you can
lot.
say what? 2 touchdowns? I say at least 3 touchdowns for sure.
Yeah, that shit might be 21. They might be the biggest. They might beat the Colts like the Dolphins did. I mean, they might beat the Dolphins like the Colts did.
Mm.
All
Wait,
right, let's talk about your people.
okay.
Giants, Giants at the Cowboys.
Must I say my choice? You know my choice. Rocking with the boys, man. Cowboys by 100.
Okay, I'm taking the Giants.
Bullshit.
But,
Bullshit. You know what? You know what? You know what? Hey, that's your pick. That's your pick. That's your pick. We ain't gonna say nothing about that. We're gonna come right back here next week. And we're gonna talk about that.
yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I say, man, I'm up on the scoreboard a little bit. Let me go and give some different picks. Let's do Chicago at Detroit.
Chicago at Detroit. Oh man, damn, that's gonna be a good one. Mm. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Detroit only because they're playing at home, man. Because and I'm only saying this because I haven't seen what Chicago actually looks like. So I'm gonna rock with Detroit.
Okay, I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I ain't seen what Detroit look. I mean, the Chicago look like. I mean, well, I ain't seen what the Bears look like, but I seen what Chicago look like. Or did I say that backwards? I seen what Detroit look like, but I ain't seen what Chicago look like.
I was gonna let you slide. I'm like, what the hell did he just say? But yeah,
All right.
I gotta go with
How about
Detroit, bro.
how about the Bills? The Bills at the Jets.
Bills at the Jets. Um, I'm rocking. I'm going Bills for sure. For sure. I'm pretty sure the Jets gonna be geared up to play them, but man, I feel like it's gonna be a close game, a lower scoring game. But I'm going Bills. Bills.
I like the Bills too, but I do think the Jets is worth a bit on the spread. If they play with any type of intensity like they played the other day in a division game at home, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but I gotta the Jets gotta show me that they're gonna keep that style of play and play that hard like that every week. But I gotta go with the Bills, man, with how they played last night. They just got that heart.
Yeah, they sure do. Uh, Seahawks at Pittsburgh.
I'm going Steelers.
I'm with
Steelers
you.
for sure.
I'm with you. I do. Steelers are hot right now. They got hell of
Aaron
momentum.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers opened up 2-0, man.
Yeah. First Pittsburgh game. Yeah, they're gonna be playing.
Oh yeah,
Rams at Titans.
Rams.
Like the Rams.
Yeah, Rams for sure.
I'm taking Titans, man.
Okay.
I'm taking the Titans. I think the young Buck gonna get his first win. I like Matt Stafford. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think they'll edge it out.
You think Cam Ward gonna get his first win against the Rams?
Yep, I sure do.
I highly disagree. But hey, we're gonna see, my brother.
I sure do. It's gonna be some of these things I'm calling out. Like, you're gonna be like, bro, how the hell did he know this shit?
Boy, the Titans beat the Rams, boy. I'm like, boy, you know something, boy. Cause what the hell?
Broncos at Colts.
Broncos at Colts. I'm gonna go Broncos.
Me too. Let's see.
They will give Daniel Jones hell. That defense.
Oh, I like this is an interesting game. Panthers at the Cardinals.
Damn, that's a good one right there.
It's a frisky game right here.
I got to go Cardinals, man. Panthers got to show me something. I got to go Cardinals. I got to.
You gonna go Cardinals?
Yep. Got to.
I'm gonna take the Panthers. I'm gonna take the Panthers.
Okay.
They're gonna get them more. All right, the game. Everybody gonna hype up that we done seen so many goddamn times. Eagles at the Chiefs.
Oh man. I'm gonna go Kansas City, and the reason why I feel like they've shown us. I mean, of course, they just had it's a Super Bowl rematch, but I just got to go Chiefs because I just feel like they're gonna come out and just play. They're gonna do all the right things. They're not gonna let Philly make no huge plays. Not gonna let Saquon run all over them. I feel like they're gonna play a little bit better in this game here, being that they just lost to them in the Super Bowl. So I can see Kansas City winning by like a field goal or like 1 or 2 points. It's gonna be a close game. We all know that. I'm going Kansas City, man.
I like Kansas City also. They're not gonna lose 2 games in a row. If they lose 2, they for sure ain't gonna lose 3. I might pull some money. I might pull some money out of investment account and put on Kansas City if they lose against the Eagles again. They not throwing this off 0-3, and Travis Kelce just got married. That shit's out of the picture.
He said Travis Kelce just got married.
And the NFL ain't gonna let that happen. That ain't good for the script, brother.
Yeah. I don't see Kansas City.
Oh, this is easy.
That's the last game.
Let's see. Nah, Falcons at Vikings.
I gotta go with the Falcons, man. I gotta go with the Falcons because they just lost. They just lost their first game. They're gonna be fired up, and the Vikings they just don't. That to me they just don't. I don't seem like they're gonna be able to repeat what they did last year, like you said earlier. So I'm going Falcons for sure.
Bucks at Texas.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, man, I'm rocking with Baker, man. Come on, man, rocking with the Bucks.
I like that too. Last game, the Chargers at the Raiders. I think this has a potential big game.
Well, that's a good division game. I'm going with the Chargers, man. The Chargers, man, they look good Friday night against the Chiefs. Um, Justin Herbert, I mean, I feel like Jim Harbaugh was the coach he needed to his success because he looked really good Friday. So
Yeah,
I'm going with the Chargers, man.
I like the Chargers as well, man. So we're agreeing on a lot of
Yeah, what we
picks.
agree to.
I think it'll be easy to say what we didn't agree to.
Okay.
We do not agree on Commanders and Packers. I hate that for you. We don't agree. We do not agree on Giants at Cowboys. I kind of did that one just because.
Okay. I like that.
We don't agree on the Lions and Bears. I like the Bears. You like the Lions. Um, we don't agree on Rams and Titans. You like the Rams. I like the Titans. We're
Rams
not.
not beat Titans not beating the Rams.
We're not in agreement on the Panthers at the Cardinals. I like the Panthers. You like the Cardinals. But everything else, same page.
Okay. We're gonna see
So,
maybe week 2.
I mean, so the way I'm looking, what you say your record was?
8 and so depending on the outcome of the Vikings and Bears right now, I'm 8-7 and you are 12-3.
But either way, we disagreeing on 4 games. Even if I lose all 4, we'll be tied.
Yeah. I got tied up, man.
Yeah,
Got the tied up.
you 4 games back, man.
I got the tied up.
So, but I hope you win. So we go into a clean slate this week.
Yeah.
I mean, week 3.
Gotta make it 0-0. But guys, this is this is gonna wrap up this episode of We the Ones podcast, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please, man, please, sir, hit that subscribe button, like button, and leave us a comment. We appreciate all the love and support. Man, we glad football is back, man. Y'all comment and tell us what y'all think for week 2, what y'all picks are, tell us what your favorite team is. Stay tuned for giveaways. We're gonna give away some jerseys this year. Website is coming soon for some merch. We got the We Promotion shirts. We're gonna have the We the Ones podcast shirts. Look for maybe some beanies, some hoodies, man. We're gonna have all that. So website coming up soon, maybe later on in the fall. But that's pretty much all I got, man. T-Bone, you got anything?
Go Pack, go, man. Thursday night game against the Vikings. That's it.
All right, man. We'll see y'all, man, this next weekend.